Well, a good Sunday to you. Thanks for finding us here on YouTube. This is the Fox 26 Tropical Update, and this is a tropical update that we focus on just for YouTube. I'm meteorologist John Dawson. We're here every day of hurricane season, and we're actually starting to run out of days, right? We begin to see the end of November, and that would be the end of hurricane season and the end of our daily tropical updates, kind of keeping you informed of what's happening out there. And we've really held on here for a while. A couple days ago, we still had potential tropical cyclone 22 that we were talking about for a while. That has done its course as far as a tropical system is concerned, but we're continuing as always to monitor, let you know what's happening out there, and primarily using the National Hurricane Center as our source to make sure that you're getting the information that you need concerning the tropics. And believe it or not, the National Hurricane Center keeping an eye on another area in the southern Caribbean. Now, this is really down in the southern Caribbean, and this is one of those low pressure systems that's going to kind of wander a little bit. It's also going to have some things certainly fighting against it as far as formation goes, but it's there. And the potential is there, so the Hurricane Center is certainly going to talk about it. And this is a pretty large area where we're looking at, and really over the next 7 days, we're talking about keeping an eye on this. So probably going to be talking about it for the next couple of days, this area of low pressure that's disorganized and again down in the southern Caribbean, not too far from South America, so as far as land interaction goes, but it does look like it also has some drier air in the upper levels of the atmosphere that it's going to kind of be fighting and not helping with that formation. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep you updated on what's happening. And yes, we talked about reaching the end of hurricane season. You know, that's just 6 months out of the year in which we formally declare the possibility of seeing those, the most likely possibility, historically speaking, the 6 months out of the year where we see that. Let me get out of the way so we can find out where today is, because we're at the end of things. November the 30th, that's the last day of hurricane season. And we will get to December 1st, and we'll, again, always keep an eye on things. Tropical systems can form outside of the 6 months of hurricane season, and they would still count towards 2023. So when we talk about those names of lists like we talked about yesterday, that would still be keeping track on that. But again, we're getting to the end, and I think we're all, ready for us to kind of be done with this season and moving on. All right, if you want to connect with me and still see what's happening in Southeast Texas, or maybe continue to talk about hurricane preparedness during the off season, I'm at John Dawson, Fox 26. It'd be great to connect. Instagram would be the way I would be most interactive with you. It would be fun to interact, especially for those folks. We've said this before, if you're not in the United States, you're not in Texas, you're in other parts of the world, it's always fun to kind of connect and see what's going on in your life. So that would be great if you want to find me on Instagram at John Dawson, Fox 26. We will be back again tomorrow, at least for another week or so, with another tropical update, always a little bit after 4 p.m. Central Time.